Have you ever answered your phone and heard absolutely nothing? No voice, no sound, just silence on the line. You probably said hello, maybe twice. Then the call dropped. You thought, wrong number, dropped call, some robocall that didn't connect. You put the phone down and forgot about it. Here's what really happened. That call wasn't an accident. That silence wasn't a glitch. It was a computer recording your voice. And with just 3 seconds of that recording, criminals can build a perfect digital copy of the exact way you speak. 3 seconds. That's all they need. They can make that copy say anything they want to anyone you love. And that's exactly how one woman lost $18,000 without leaving her home. Stay with me, because this is happening right now all across the country, and I'm going to show you how to stop it. Here's what I want you to think about. How many times this month has your phone rung from a number you didn't recognize? And how many times did you answer because maybe it was your doctor? Or your grandchild calling from a friend's phone? Or something important you couldn't miss? You answered. Because that's what you do. You were raised to answer the phone. You were raised to be polite, to be present, to be there for the people in your life. That's not a flaw. That's not a mistake. That's who you are. And scammers know that. They're counting on it. Every time you answer and say hello to a silent call, that greeting is recorded. Your number is marked as active. And in some cases, your voice is fed into a machine that learns to sound exactly like you. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in homes like yours, in cities like yours, to people just like you. Let me show you exactly how it works, step by step, so you can recognize it when it's happening. Step 1, the silent call. Criminals use something called an automatic dialer. Think of it as a fishing net cast over millions of phones at once. It calls your number, you answer, you say hello. The machine records your voice, marks your number as active, and moves on to the next one. 3 seconds, that's all it needed. Step 2, your voice is cloned. That short recording is fed into artificial intelligence software. Artificial intelligence is like a very advanced parrot. It listens to how you sound. It studies the rhythm of your speech, the tone of your voice, the way you pronounce certain words. Then it can make that voice say absolutely anything. In real time, on a live call, 3 seconds of your voice transformed into a perfect copy. Step 3, your family receives the call. Now the criminal calls your son, your daughter, your grandchild, and they hear your voice saying, "I've had an accident. I'm hurt. I need help now. Please don't tell anyone." Then a second person comes on the line, claims to be a lawyer, a police officer, a guarantor, says it's urgent, says there's no time to waste. Transfer money, buy gift cards, send cash with a courier who's already on the way. Now here's the thing I really need you to hear. You may be thinking, that would never fool me. I know my grandson's voice. I know my daughter's voice. Artificial intelligence can't copy that. Here's what the research shows. 7 out of 10 people in the world, calm people sitting quietly, specifically trying to tell the difference, can't distinguish a cloned voice from the real thing. 7 out of 10 when they're at their best. Now imagine that call comes in the middle of the night. The voice is crying. It sounds like your child. It says it's in pain. It says it needs you. Your brain doesn't sit down to analyze. Your brain reacts. Your heart takes over. That's not weakness. That's love. And that's exactly what these criminals are using against you. But here's what matters. What matters most, right now, at this moment, this can be prevented. One setting on your phone stops this whole crime before it even starts. I'll show you exactly how to do that in a moment. I want to tell you about Charles. Charles Lafkoff is 71 years old. He lives in Houston, Texas. He's not a careless man. He's not naive. He's a father. One afternoon, his phone rang. He answered it, and he heard his son's voice, distraught, frightened, saying he had been arrested, that he had hit a pregnant woman in a car accident, saying he needed $15,000 for bail. Now. Charles went to the bank. He withdrew the money. He handed it to a driver who came to his door. His son was at home, safe, with no idea that any of this had happened. The voice Charles heard was a clone, built from 3 seconds of audio taken from a video on social media. In Charles's own words, "It sounded exactly like my son. He was upset. According to Fox 26 in Houston, Charles lost $15,000 that day. He never got it back. Now I need to give you a number. In 2024, Americans over the age of 60 lost $4.8 billion to scammers. That's the amount the FBI reported in April of 2025. $4.8 billion. And the FBI says most scams are never reported. The actual number could be 17 times higher. This isn't a rare crime. It's not something that only happens to other people. It's happening in every state, in every city, right now, today. But Charles's story doesn't have to be your story. Because there are 4 things you can do, right now, today, that change everything. You don't need to be a tech expert. You don't need to understand how artificial intelligence works. You just need to do these 4 things. Step 1, silence unknown calls. Do this right now before this video ends. If you have an iPhone, go to Settings, then Phone, then Silence Unknown Callers, and turn it on. If you have an Android, open the phone app, tap the 3 dots in the corner, go to Settings, then Block Numbers, and turn on Block Unknown Callers. Here's what this does. Any number not saved in your contacts goes straight to voicemail. The robocaller calls, they never hear your voice. No voice, no clone. No clone, no scam. This single setting stops the whole process before it even begins. Step 2. Never say yes or hello to an unknown number. If you answer a call and hear silence, hang up immediately. Don't say yes. Don't say hello. Don't say your name. Even 2 seconds of your voice is enough for today's artificial intelligence. 1 rule. Unknown number plus silence equals hang up. No conversation. No mandatory politeness. Just end the call. Step 3. Create a familiar code word. Do it today, not next week. Today. Sit down with your children and grandchildren and agree on a secret word. It can be anything. A childhood nickname, the old name of a pet, a place only your family knows. Here's the rule. If someone calls saying they're in trouble and need money, ask for the code word first. Before you do anything. Before you get in the car, before you go to the bank, before you do a single thing, ask for the code word. If they can't say it, hang up. It's a scam. Your real family member won't be offended. They'll be relieved. Step 4, hang up and call back a number you already know. If you receive any call from someone claiming to be a family member in an emergency, no matter how real the voice sounds, no matter how scared they sound, hang up. Then find that person in your own contacts and call them directly. This is the official guidance from the U.S. Federal Trade Commission. Don't trust the voice, call back. That one step would have saved Charles $15,000. It will protect you too. Let me say this clearly because I want you to hear it. You are not the problem here. You didn't create this technology. You didn't invite these criminals into your life. The scammers are the sophisticated ones. And the fact that you're watching this right now means you're already ahead of most people. 4 steps. None of them require a computer science degree. None of them cost a penny. And all of them can be done before this video ends. Silence unknown calls. Never answer a silent call. Create a familiar code word. And if someone calls in an emergency, hang up and call back a number you trust. 3 seconds of silence nearly destroyed an entire family's savings. Don't let that happen to yours. If you have a parent, a neighbor, a friend who still answers every call, share this video with them today, not tomorrow, today. Because the call they receive tomorrow may sound exactly like someone they love, and 3 seconds is all the warning they'll get.